Managing Successful Projects with PRINCE2 is the official guide to the PRINCE2 methodology. It's published in the UK by PeopleCert. Here are my top 10 things you need to know about it. First, PRINCE2 is a robust project management methodology which places a strong emphasis on control and governance. Technically, PRINCE2 is agnostic about the choice of planned predictive project management methods and adaptive agile project management methods, although it is worth noting that there is an additional PRINCE2 agile methodology which places a stronger emphasis on the agile parts, because the core PRINCE2 methodology is fundamentally rooted in an understanding of predictive project management. Second, Managing Successful Projects with PRINCE2 6th edition is nothing more than a reprinting of the 2017 edition by the new owners of the methodology. When PeopleCert acquired Axelos, the then owners of the PRINCE2 methodology, they renumbered the editions as edition numbers rather than with the years of publication. So, my 2017 edition is exactly the same as the new 6th edition, which is current as at the start of 2023. Third, the manual divides PRINCE2 into 7 processes, 7 themes, and 7 principles, which are joined by a couple of introductory chapters and also a couple of chapters on applying PRINCE2 to real-world situations. Fourth, Chapter 2, Project Management with PRINCE2, provides an excellent introduction to the context for PRINCE2 and also to the wider context for project management in general. Fifth, the manual has an excellent chapter on tailoring and adopting PRINCE2. This addresses the adoption of PRINCE2 in both predictive and in agile contexts. And as I mentioned earlier, the latter is expanded in the companion methodology PRINCE2 Agile. The chapter also covers adopting PRINCE2 in an organisational environment. Strangely, however, there is another chapter which continues this theme, but is at the other end of the book, at the back. Sixth, a single chapter describes the 7 principles of PRINCE2, and whilst these are clearly written as PRINCE2 principles, to my mind they are widely applicable, and not one of them is exclusive to PRINCE2. They all apply well to any project environment. They are every bit as general as the 12 principles in the PMI 7th edition of its PMBOK guide. The principles are 1. Continued business justification. 2. Learn from experience. 3. Defined roles and responsibilities. 4. Manage by stages. 5. Manage by exception. 6. Focus on products. And 7. Tailor to suit the project. 7th, the 7 PRINCE2 themes get a short introductory chapter and then 1 chapter each per theme. The 7 themes are business case, organisation, quality, plans, risk, change, and progress. 8th, like the themes, the 7 PRINCE2 processes also get a short introductory chapter and a chapter describing each one. The 7 processes are 1. Starting up a project. 2. Directing a project. 3. Initiating a project. 4. Controlling a stage. 5. Managing product delivery. 6. Managing a stage boundary. And 7. Closing a project. 9th, the appendices provide valuable additional information and resources. 3 especially. Appendix A contains product description outlines for the products that PRINCE2 specifies. This will allow you to easily create your own templates and adapt them to your needs. Appendix C contains roles and responsibilities. Again, this is a great basis for drafting your own terms of reference for key players in your project environment. And Appendix E contains a great health check process or checklist. 10th, let's end with considering the status of managing successful projects with PRINCE2. For me, this book represents 3 things. First, it represents a valuable methodology for project managers, whether you want to simply learn some ideas from it that you can apply to your project, or whether you want to implement the whole methodology or a large chunk of it. Secondly, the book forms the basis for 2 tiers of certification, the PRINCE2 Foundation and PRINCE2 Practitioner exams. Thirdly, and most important if you are living and working in the UK, for us, the PRINCE2 methodology is mandatory if you are working on a project in central government, local government, the health service, or indeed any part of the public sector. More than that, if you are working on a project that is funded with public money, then again you must apply the principles of PRINCE2. This doesn't mean that you need to apply PRINCE2 in its entirety, but you do need to respect the principles and processes that are there and adapt them and tailor them to the appropriate needs of your project. As a result, if you are a project manager in the UK, then this is a hugely important document because you will almost certainly at some stage in your career need to manage a project with an understanding at least of PRINCE2. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it or if you've learned from it. I will be creating loads more great project management content for you, so please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of it. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.